Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This is your host, Pran, CEO here at Gen Z. And today, we'll be talking about Facebook and Instagram ads. Let's get started. So, what are Facebook and Instagram ads? Basically, much like Google, Facebook and Instagram are platforms that track your actions, and then they collect this data, which they sell to marketers and other brands and companies. They have to make money somehow, right? Now, this industry is huge, and it keeps expanding. All you guys know this. As more users join the platforms, and the average time spent on these platforms keep increasing. You have to understand this. Basic principle behind Facebook and Instagram is a social media platform, right? People all around the world connect to each other. But now this platform is addictive, right? And these companies are making sure that their users spend as much time possible in their platform on Instagram or Facebook, because that means more money for them. More ads equal to more money. Facebook and Instagram are quite possibly the best outbound marketing technique we as marketers have at our disposal. If you have a new product or service or app, social media marketing is the best way to get traffic. Now, keep in mind that it is an outbound marketing campaign. Outbound marketing and conversion rates don't go well together, traditionally speaking, as there aren't people, you're pretty much targeting people that aren't looking for your service. That's why inbound marketing has a better conversion rate, such as things like SEO. But if you have a product, service, or something like that people aren't on the search engines necessarily Googling your service or your company or your brand or your product, Facebook and Instagram are really good ways to drive traffic and get sales. The first campaign doesn't need to sell. Keep this in mind. Get small asks, such as an email, and then provide as much value as possible. This is the fundamental principle behind social media marketing. Obviously, target audiences and all that are given. That's more data-driven stuff. I don't want to talk about that in this video. Make sure you do your research before you hire an agency. The barrier to entry in this industry is quite possibly the lowest. Every 16-year-old and their grandmother are selling these services thanks to Tai Lopez. We've all been targeted by that ad. Again, I cannot emphasize this point enough. Make sure that your funnel converts. Lots of our previous clients have been burnt by social media marketing. They're either tried doing it themselves, in which they weren't very skilled at, or it's a cheap alternative. They hired a cheap alternative. They thought they could do it. They couldn't do it. To summarize, make sure your funnel converts. Don't sell immediately. Manage the copious amount of data that you're given by these platforms. Provide value, and please personalize your offers. You can't have a one-size-fits-all for everything, for all your ads. You have to make sure that each sales process, each funnel is different for each service, for each product. You have to understand the psychology behind the person, who might be the psychology of them going through the sales cycle, right? This is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm very passionate about this story. I'm out of breath. Make sure you check out all the awesome content and videos on our website to get a better understanding of Facebook and Instagram ads. And cheers.